Hello our dear students, today I will represent different questions for Unit 1. Let's start. Complete each of the following. The multiplicative inverse of a rational number, -2/3 is what? But the additive inverse of it is what? To find the multiplicative inverse of any rational number, a/b, we exchange its numerator with its denominator. This is the multiplicative inverse. To find its additive inverse, we change the sign only. Then to find the multiplicative inverse of the rational number -2/3 is -3/2. But the additive inverse of it is 2/3. Letter B, to find the quotient of dividing -7/12 by -3/2. We have to multiply what? To find the quotient of -7/12 divided by -3/2 equal -7/12. We change divided into multiply and find the multiplicative inverse of the second rational. Then complete. To find the quotient of dividing -7/12 by -3/2, we have to multiply the first rational by the multiplicative inverse of the second. Letter C, 0 divided any number equals 0. Letter D, -4/3 multiply -3/4. -4/3 multiply its multiplicative inverse equal 1. By simplifying, we cancelled negative with negative, 4 with 4, and 3 with 3. The product is 1. Letter E, the rational number halfway between 3/5 and 4/5. We need the number in halfway between these numbers. To find the answer by the simplest method for this question, 3/5 plus 4/5 divided by 2 to find the middle number equal 7/5 divided 2. 2/1, exchange the divided sign into multiply and find the multiplicative inverse of the second equal 7/10. Letter F, 2/3 multiply all this bracket. This distribution form equal 2/3 multiply 2 plus 2/3 multiply half. 2/3 multiply half by distribution. The rational number which has no multiplicative inverse is 0. To find the multiplicative inverse of 0 equal 1/0 is meaningless or math error. So 0 has no multiplicative inverse. Question number 2, write the rational number in which makes each of the statements true. To find the value of n, any number multiply its multiplicative inverse equal 1. So n equal 1 by simplifying. Its multiplicative inverse property. Letter B, -3 and 2/3 multiply n equal -3 and 2/3. So n equal 1. Because any number multiply 1 equals the same number. This property is multiplicative identity or neutral property. Letter C, the multiplicative inverse of 1 and 2/3 is n. We find the value of n. To find the multiplicative inverse, at first we must convert into improper fraction. 1 multiply 3 equal 3 plus 2 equal 5. And the denominator is 3. To find the multiplicative inverse of this rational, we get n equal 3/5. Letter D, n multiply all this bracket. This is distribution property equal n multiply 3/4 n plus n multiply -2/3. n multiply 3/4, so n equal half, plus n multiply -2/3. So we find the value of n, half. Letter E, -7/3 multiply n equals 0. The value of n is 0, because any number multiply 0 equal 0. This property is called multiply by 0 property. N multiply 17 over 3 equal 1. To find the value of n equal the multiplicative inverse of this rational, 3 over 17. To find n in this question, n multiply all this bracket. This is distribution property, equal n multiply half plus n multiply negative 3 over 5. n multiply negative 3 over 5, so n equal 5. Number 3, choose the correct answer. If x plus 2 over x equal 5 plus 2 over 5. Again, if x plus 2 over x equal 5 plus 2 over 5, then x equal 5. Letter B, if 5a equal 45 and ab equal 1. ab means a multiply b. Then b equal what? From this equation, 5a equal 45, therefore a equal 45 divided 5 equal 9. a equal 9 multiply b equal 1. Then b equal 1 over 9. If x over y equal 2 over 3, then 3x over 2y equal what? We have proportion for x over y equal 2 over 3. That means 3x equal 2 multiply y, 2y. We have 3x equal 2y, then 3x over 2y equal 1. We replace 3x with 2y, 2y over 2y equal 1. Letter D, if 3x equal 42, then find 5 over 7x. At first we find is x from this equation, x equal 42 divided 3 equal 14. Then 5 over 7x, 5 over 7 multiply 14 over 1. By simplifying, divided 7 1, divided 7 2, equal 5 multiply 2 equal 10 over 1 equal 10. Letter E, if a multiply b over 2 equal a over 2. a over 1, if we multiply a multiply b over 1 multiply 2 equal a over 2, then b equal 1. a multiply 1 equal a. Then the value of a of b is 1. If x over 3 minus 4 equals 6, find x over 3 plus 2 over 3. At first, we find x over 3 equal 10. To find x over 3 plus 2 thirds equal 10 plus 2 over 3 equal mixed form 10 and 2 thirds. Convert into improper. 10 multiply 3 30 plus 2 32 with the same denominator equal 32 over 3. Letter G, if 4x minus y equal 11 and y equal 3x, then find x. We can replace y with 3x. 4x minus 3x equal 1x, so x equal 11. Letter H, if x over y equal 1, from this equation we find x equal y, because any number over itself equal 1. Then 2x minus 2y equal what? We know x equal y, therefore 2x minus 2y equal 0. Question number 4, find the rational number in halfway between 3 over 8 and 4 over 9. We can answer this question by 3 methods. We say one of them in first question, so by another method, from the greater or from the smaller, we reach to the same number. From the smaller, 3 over 8 and 4 over 9. At first, we need to find the smaller number. We find common denominator by multiplying this fraction by the other denominator and multiply this fraction by the other denominator 8. To find equal denominators equal, 27 over 72. Here 32 over 72. So this fraction is more than. To find the number at halfway from the smaller equal the smaller number 27 over 72 plus half the distance between them. The distance is the absolute value of the difference between the two numbers. Equal 27 over 72 plus half multiply. The difference between them is 5 over 72 equal 59 over 144. Letter B, find the rational number that lies 1/4 of the way between 1 over 9 and negative 7 over 9 from the smaller. From the smaller, at first, we compare between the two numbers 1 over 9 and negative 7 over 9. We have common denominators, then 1 over 9 is more than negative 7 over 9. To find the number at 1/4 of the way between them, from the smaller equal the smaller number plus, because from the smaller plus quarter, 1/4, we write quarter, the distance between them equal the smaller number is negative 7 over 9 plus quarter multiply the distance. The distance is the absolute value between the difference of them. Negative 7 over 9 minus 1 over 9 equal negative 7 over 9 plus quarter multiply. This absolute value equal negative 8 over 9. The absolute give positive rational 8 over 9 equal, by simplifying, divided 4 equal 1, divided 4 equal 2. Then negative 7 over 9 plus 2 over 9 equal negative 5 over 9. This number at the 1/4 way between these two numbers. If the question is find the number 1/4 of the way between the two numbers from the greater, we change the rule. The smaller number will be the greater number, plus it change into minus, quarter the distance. Letter C, find the rational number that lies 1/5 of the way between negative 2 over 3 and negative 3 over 5. Negative 2 over 3 and negative 3 over 5. At first, we need to find the greater number. To start from the greater, we have common denominator between the two numbers, multiply 5 and take 3 to the other rational to find the common denominator equal negative 10 over 15, and this rational equal negative 9 over 15. We have common denominator and we find the greater number is negative 9 over 15. To find the number at 1/5 from the greater equal the greater number minus 1 over 5, because 1/5, 1 over 5 the distance, equal the greater number is negative 9 over 15 minus 5, the distance between them negative 10 over 15 minus negative 9 over 15 equal negative 9 over 15 minus 5 multiply the distance equal minus negative converted into positive. Negative 10 plus 9 equal negative 1 over 15. The absolute of the distance equal 1 over 15 equal negative 9 over 15 minus 1 over 75, negative 46 over 75. Letter D, write 4 rational numbers between 3 over 2 and 3 over 4, such that one of them is an integer and the other is a rational numbers. To find the 4 rational numbers between them, we need to find the common denominator. Multiply 2 to this fraction to get 6 over 4. The denominator is 4. To find the rational numbers between these two rationals, we have 4 over 4 and 5 over 4. 4 over 4 equal 1. We get the integer number. To find another two rationals, we can multiply by 10. We get 60 over 40 and 30 over 40. To find the rational numbers between them, we choose any of them. 31, for example, over 40, 32 over 40, 33, and so on. 32 over 40, and 5 over 4, 1. 1 from 4 over 4. Letter E, find the three rational numbers between negative 1 over 5 and negative 1 over 9. To find the three rational numbers between them, we multiply this rational, multiply 9 from the other denominator, and multiply this rational from multiply 5 from the other denominator. We get negative 9 over 45 and negative 5 over 45. We need three rational numbers between them. For example, negative 8 over 45, negative 7 over 45, or negative 6 over 45. We can answer this question by different methods. If x equal negative third, y equal 3 over 4, z equal negative 3. Find the numerical value of each. X, y, z means x multiply y multiply z. X equal negative third, y equal 3 over 4, z equal negative 3, we can write over 1. Then simplify, 3 cancelled with 3, and negative 1 multiply negative 3 equal 3. The denominator is 4 multiply 1 equal 4. It's the simplest form. To find xy over z, that means x multiply y, then divided the product divided by z. At first, we find x multiply y, negative third multiply 3 over 4 divided negative 3 equal, by simplifying, cancel the 3 with 3, equal negative 1 over 4 divided negative 3 over 1. We say convert the divided into multiply and find the multiplicative inverse of the second rational, equal negative 1 multiply 1 equal negative 1. 4 multiply negative 3 equal negative 12. We cancel the negative with negative and equal negative 1 over and equal 1 over 12. Letter C, xy plus yz. xy means x multiply y. yz means y multiply z. Then add the two products. Equal xy negative third multiply 3 over 4 plus yz equal 3 over 4 multiply negative 3 equal. The product here is cancel the 3 with 3 equal negative 1 over 4 plus negative 3 we can write over 1. 3 by negative 3 equal negative 9. 4 multiply 1 equal 4. By adding the two rationals, we get common denominator 4. Negative 1 plus negative 9 equal negative 10. It's not simplest. We simplify it. Equal negative 5 over 2 or negative 2 and half. Letter D, x over y minus y over z. X over y means x divided y minus y over z means y divided z. X divided y, negative third divided 3 over 4 minus y over z 3 over 4 divided negative 3 equal. Answer this bracket, negative 1 over 3 converted into multiply, 3 over 4 converted into 4 over 3 minus 3 over 4 converted divided into multiply, negative 3 over 1 converted into 1 over negative 3 equal, this bracket equal negative 4 over 9 minus, cancelled 3 with 3, then the product is 1 over negative 1 over 4 equal, we get common denominator by multiplying this rational multiply 4 and this rational multiply 9. We get negative 16 over 36 minus negative 9 over 36. Minus negative means multiplying converted into plus. Negative 16 over 36 plus 9 over 36 equal negative 7 over 36. It's the simplest form. Number 6, evaluate. 3 over 4 multiply all this bracket. We can answer this question by different methods. The simplest one, 3 over 4 multiply half by distribution minus 3 over 4 multiply third equal 3 over 8 minus, cancel the 3 with 3 equal quarter. To find the common denominator, multiply 2 equal 3 over 8 minus 2 over 8 equal 1 over 8. Letter B, to find the division of this two rational, 3 over 5 converted into multiply and the multiplicative inverse of the second. By simplifying, divided 3 equal 1, divided 3 equal 3, divided 5 equal 1, divided 5 equal negative 5, equal negative 5 over 3. Letter C, at first we must convert into improper fraction. 3 multiply 2, 6, 6 plus 1, 7 over 2. Divided, negative, 2 multiply 4 equal 8, 8 plus 1, 9 over 4. Then, negative 7 over 2 converted into multiply and the multiplicative inverse, 4 over negative 9. By simplifying, divided 2 equal 1, divided 2 equal 2, equal negative 14 over negative 9. We cancel the negative with negative, equal 14 over 9. Letter D, this form is distribution 4. 7 over 12 multiply 23 over 45. Then, 17 over 12 multiply 23 over 45. Minus 2 multiply 23 over 45. We have 3 terms. At first, we find the common between them. 23 over 45. 23 over 45 is common between the terms. Then open brackets. The remainder from this term is 7 over 12. Plus, the remainder here is 17 over 12. Minus, the remainder is 2. Equal 23 over 45 multiply 7 over 12 plus 17 over 12. This part equal 2. 2 minus 2 equals 0. Then the result is 0. Number 7, how many pieces of wire 3 and 3/4 meters long can be cut from a wire 60 meters? We have wire 60 meters and cut into 3 and 3/4 meters long. Will any wire be left over? If so, how much? At first, we find the number of pieces. We have 60 meters divided into 3 and 3/4 equal 60 divided, converted, 3 multiply 4, 12, 12 plus 3 equal 15 over 4 equal 60 divided 1 multiply 4 over 15. By simplifying, divided 15 1, divided 15 equal 4, 4 by 4 equal 16 pieces. Will any wire be left over? No. 60 meters divided into 3 and 3/4 each piece equals 16 pieces. Number 8, put the suitable sign less than, equal, or more than. -3.5, -4. The whole number here is -3 and -4. So -3 is more than -4 because it's the nearest to 0. Quarter and -3/4. Positive number and negative. Any positive number is more than negative number. 0 and negative number. 0 is more than any negative number. 6.5 and the absolute value of -13/2 equal 13/2 from the absolute value equal 6.5. Then the sign is equal. 392/9 converted into mixed 43/5/9. Here 44/5/8. The whole number is 43 and here is 44. So 44 is more than. Letter H, every positive rational number and 0. Any positive rational number is more than 0. I, every negative rational number is less than 0. Number 9, represent each set of the following rational numbers on the number line and rewrite it in an ascending order. To represent this set on the number line, at first draw the number line with equal distance between the numbers. Write 0. At the right side, write the positive integers 3, 4. At the left, -1, -2, -3, -4. To represent these numbers, 1.5. 1.5 is between 1 and 2, in the middle. 1.5. -2.5 in the negative side. 2.5 is between 2 and 3. 0. 2.5 in the right side. 2.5 is between 2 and 3. Then arrange them ascending order. To arrange, start from the smallest to the greatest, from the left to the right. -2.5, then 0, 1.5, then 2.5. Number 10, write the probability of addition operation used in each of the following. Half plus 9/16 equal 9/16 plus half. If we exchange the numbers, we get the same result. Then this property is called commutative property. Letter B, 2/3 plus -1/3. This result plus -1/6 equal the same result of these numbers. This property is associative property. Any number plus its additive inverse equal 0. Additive inverse property. 5/8 plus 0 equal 5/8. It's additive identity or additive neutral property. Any number plus 0 equal the same number. Number 11, write the additive inverse of each of the following rational number. We say before, to find the additive inverse of any number, we change the sign. The additive inverse of 3/7 equal -3/7. The inverse of 0 equals 0 because 0 is not belong to positive and not belong to negative numbers. -2.3, its additive inverse is 2.3. Number 12, use the properties of distribution of multiplication over addition of a rational number to calculate. Letter A, 4/9 multiply 11 plus 4/9 multiply 16. We have common rational between the two terms, 4/9. And open brackets, the remainder from this term is 11 and the remainder here is 16. Equal 4/9 multiply 27 over 1 by simplifying equal 12. Letter B, -3/7 multiply 8 plus -3/7 multiply 5 plus -3/7. That means -3/7 multiply 1. To answer the question, we get the common fraction between the three terms, -3/7 multiply 8 plus 5 plus 1 from here equal negative 3 over 7 multiply 14 over 1 by simplifying equal negative 6. You can check your answer by using calculator. Here our student, we reach the end of the video. I wish you understandable. Thank you so much.